U.S. authorities have issued a dire and urgent danger warning as the devastating wildfires continue to rage across large parts of Los Angeles County, with no immediate end in sight. The fires, which have already claimed numerous lives, threaten to spread further due to the ongoing conditions that are exacerbating the crisis. The National Weather Service issued red flag warnings, a clear indication of a critical fire weather situation in the region, where gusty winds, dry conditions, and unseasonably high temperatures are expected to fuel the flames until at least Wednesday. These conditions have created a firestorm that is consuming vast swaths of land and putting additional lives and infrastructure at risk. As of the latest reports, the death toll has tragically risen to 24 people, while 16 others remain missing, making this one of the deadliest wildfire events in the area in recent years. Firefighters, emergency responders, and local authorities are stretched thin, trying to maintain a semblance of control over the rapidly growing fires. The complexity of the situation is underscored by the unpredictable nature of the winds, which have the potential to drive the fire into new areas in a matter of hours, expanding the threat to other nearby neighborhoods, towns, and rural communities. Amid this unfolding disaster, a series of dramatic and heart-wrenching images have surfaced, showing the scale of the destruction left in the wake of the fires. The U.S. Department of Defense has released a video showcasing aerial footage from the cockpit of a C-130J Super Hercules aircraft, which is playing a pivotal role in the firefighting efforts. This massive plane, known for its versatility and ability to operate in harsh conditions, is seen dropping a line of fire retardant onto the mountains near Pacific Palisades, a region that has been severely impacted by the inferno. The red-colored retardant creates a temporary barrier that helps to slow the fire's spread by preventing further ignition, an essential tactic in the broader firefighting strategy. The firefighting efforts, however, face significant challenges. The wildfires are burning in some of the most difficult-to-reach terrain, including rugged mountainous areas, which further complicates the task for ground crews. Helicopters and fixed-wing aircraft have also been deployed in the region, assisting with water drops and the delivery of fire retardant to the front lines. Despite these heroic efforts, the wind-driven infernos continue to defy containment, testing the resilience of firefighters and the response infrastructure. Drone footage captured over the affected regions paints a haunting picture of the widespread devastation. Once thriving neighborhoods have been reduced to rubble, and entire blocks have been flattened. The charred remains of homes, businesses, and infrastructure now serve as grim evidence of the destructive power of the fires. The fire has consumed not only buildings but also the natural landscape, turning dense forests, brush, and vegetation into scorched earth. The Pacific Palisades area, once known for its beautiful coastal views and affluent residents, has been especially hard hit, with some areas of the neighborhood completely unrecognizable in the aftermath. For the residents of Los Angeles, the wildfires have left behind a sense of deep shock and loss. Thousands of people have been displaced, many of whom are now seeking shelter in emergency evacuation centers across the city. In addition to the immediate threat to life and property, the psychological toll on survivors is immense. Many are left wondering if they will ever be able to rebuild their homes and communities or if they have lost everything in a matter of hours. The evacuation process itself has been fraught with difficulty, as thousands of residents were forced to leave their homes on short notice, often in the dead of night, with little more than the clothes on their backs. The environmental consequences of the wildfires are also dire, as the intense heat from the flames has released massive amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, worsening the already fragile state of global climate conditions. The air quality in the region has deteriorated rapidly, with heavy smoke and ash enveloping parts of Los Angeles, causing respiratory issues for both residents and emergency personnel. The region has experienced heightened levels of particulate matter in the air, leading to hazardous air quality that has resulted in health advisories and warnings from local public health departments. This fire season's severity and frequency have also brought attention to ongoing debates surrounding wildfire prevention, management, and climate change. Experts argue that California's increasingly intense fire seasons are largely fueled by a combination of factors, including prolonged droughts, climate change, and the growing number of urban areas encroaching into fire-prone wildland areas. These conditions make it increasingly difficult to protect people, homes, and natural resources from the devastating effects of wildfires. Climate scientists have been warning for years about the heightened risk of catastrophic wildfires due to rising global temperatures, which exacerbate dry conditions. drier soil, longer fire seasons, and hotter summers are all linked to the increasing frequency and intensity of fires in California and other parts of the western United States. Additionally, the issue of urban sprawl and the rapid expansion of residential areas into wildland areas has created a dangerous nexus where people live in close proximity to high-risk fire zones. Firefighters have long raised concerns about the need for better preparedness and a coordinated approach to fire prevention, especially in regions that are more vulnerable to extreme weather events and natural disasters. The growing frequency of wildfires in California has also highlighted the challenges faced by fire management agencies. While technology and response tactics have evolved over the years, with advanced aerial support, firefighting equipment, and early warning systems, they have struggled to keep pace with the increasingly severe fires. Local fire departments, state-level resources, and federal agencies are working together in unprecedented cooperation, but their efforts are continually tested by the sheer scale of the fires and the volatile conditions. As the firefighting efforts continue and the winds show no signs of slowing, authorities remain on high alert. Emergency response teams are prepared for what could be another week of intense firefighting operations, with a focus on preventing further loss of life and property. As evacuations remain ongoing, and with the loss of life already so high, local and federal officials are focusing on providing assistance to those displaced by the fires. Aid agencies are also scrambling to provide basic needs, including food, water, and medical services, to thousands of evacuees who have been forced to seek refuge in emergency shelters. For the people of Los Angeles and the surrounding communities, the wildfires are more than just a natural disaster, they are a painful reminder of the fragility of life in the face of nature's fury. As they come to terms with the devastating impact of the flames, many will begin to ask difficult questions about the future of their communities and what steps must be taken to ensure better preparedness in the years to come. With each passing hour, as the wildfires continue to rage across the region,